Hi everyone, today I have taken up the chapter of class 10 NCRT history, chapter number 1, that is the rise of nationalism in Europe. This is the first part that I've taken up, and this is a mind map of the chapter. Let's start with the video. The main point or the concept of the chapter is the emergence of a nation state or of an independent state. Now, what do we mean when I say a nation state? It means how France, Italy, Germany actually emerged as an individual, independent nation states. So the first page of the chapter starts with a painting that is made by Frederick Soriot. The pronunciation may be different. So Frederick Soriot actually created in 1848. He actually created four prints. Now, why he created four prints? In these four prints, he was actually visualizing his dream of a world which is democratic and social republic. And in the figure, he personifies liberty as a female figure, as during the French Revolution as well. All the artists personified liberty with a female figure, and in the first figure made by Frederick Soriot, he actually makes a female figure of Statue of Liberty, and the Statue of Liberty has two things: number one, Torch of Enlightenment, and number two, the Charter of the Right of Men. The second page deals with the topic, what is a nation? Now, a nation, these are the two definitions. Now, a nation was one in which the majority of its citizens and not only its rulers came to develop a sense of common identity and shared history and descent. That is, both the citizens and the rulers have a common goal or have a common identity. The second definition is given by Ernest Renan, who was a lecturer. Now, he said that nation is a culmination of a long past of endeavors, sacrifice, and devotion. Endeavors means trials. Next, this was the introduction. Coming to the first part of the chapter, it is the French Revolution, which started in 1789. French Revolution was the revolution that brought the idea of nationalism, and it cleared the idea. French Revolution actually cleared the idea that people can only shape the destiny of a nation. Talking about the German flag, there are three colors in the German flag: black, red, and gold. Now, the revolutionaries of the French Revolution, in order to create a sense of collective identity among us French people, did the following things. Number one, idea of la patria, the motherland; le citoyen, the citizen; united community, equal rights; French flag, the tricolor was adopted, and the former royal standard flag was actually abolished. Next, the uniform system of weights and measures was introduced, and the French armies began to carry the idea of nationalism abroad. Next, talking about the Civil Code of 1804. Now, this code was actually introduced when Napoleon was in power. So, Napoleon actually was a monarch, and demolished the democracy of the France, but he actually did a very good at administrative field. Now, he introduced Civil Code of 1804, or Civil Code is also known as Napoleonic Code. Now, there are some positives and some negatives of this policy. The positives are that it abolished privileges based on birth. He actually established equality before law, secured right to property, abolished feudal system, simplified administrative divisions, transportation and communication improved, uniform laws facilitated the movement and exchange of goods and capital from one region to another. The negative sides are this new administrative arrangements that he did actually did not go hand in hand with political freedom. Also, increased taxation and censorship was a negative side. Forced conscription into French armies was also a drawback of Napoleonic Code. And finally, in 1813, Napoleon lost war against Leipzig. So this is the first part. We will start with the part 2 in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.